last time out, didn't get the result you wanted. I wonder kind of how much you've gone back and watched the fight, thought about the fight, what you take from the fight. Give us your little lessons you took out of that.
Yeah, it was you know, it always sucks losing, especially a split decision. It was pretty close. I watched the fight probably a week ago. Yeah, part of that, it wasn't on Fight Pass, so until it got on there, I was like, I don't know how to watch it, but yeah, I mean, it sucks. I have no injuries, that's what's most important. That night, it just wasn't on my A game, and I felt it in the fight, and it just was not my night. So.
Did you feel it going out? I mean, people have those nights, right, where they're a little flat or something. I mean, did you know ahead of time, I don't know if I'm going to have my A game tonight?
No, I had like warming up, I felt fucking awesome. I had a great warm up. I wasn't tired in the fight. It just kind of I was kind of talking to myself in the middle of the fight, all right, gotta pick it up. Just a couple things just weren't clicking, and I've never had that before in any of my fights. You know, I hear fighters say that all the time, oh, it just wasn't my night, and I never really understood it, and unfortunately it happened to me my last fight. So, I mean, I don't think it was anything, you know, I know that I'm way better. I lost a split decision on my worst night for a contender fight, so, I mean, it's frustrating, but at least I know that's exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Comparing that defeat to a defeat where maybe you just get solidly beaten, is it better to think well, okay, it wasn't my night, but I know that's a rarity? Is it better to feel like that? Yeah,
I mean, I think so. It kind of, you know, at first it's it's hard to take in because I'm fuck, I was you know, at first I'm I wish I would have just got, beat by someone that was way better than me, and then I'm well, you know what, that was the best I could do. They were just better than me, and it was a little bit more frustrating because I'm I know I'm better than her. I just didn't have a good night, and yeah, I mean, just learn from it and then try to make adjustments for the next time.
What's the idea moving forward? I mean, have you got a location, a date? Maybe you want to take some time off and enjoy life?
Yeah.
What's the idea?
No, I definitely don't want to take time off. This is my life, so, I want to keep going, get a fight as soon as possible. When, I think the one card for Ashley Evans-Smith, they needed a replacement, so I was trying really hard to get on that, but they gave it to Andrea Lee, so I'll take any fight, I don't really care who I fight. The division, it doesn't matter, the whole division, especially for the women's flyweight, the rankings are all over the place. I think I'm still at number 3, but I'll fight whoever, even if it's debut or anything. I just want to get in there again. I'm really hoping for Philadelphia. I grew up in Pennsylvania, about 30 minutes outside of there. My whole family lives there. My dad owns a bar there. So yeah, I went to high school there. All my friends are from there, so I'd really like to be on that card, but if not, as soon as possible.
You mentioned, the division's still kind of in flux. Do you feel like one fight you could be immediately talking about being in a number 1 contender fight again, or do you think it's going to take some getting back? What's the plan?
I think if I have one fight, but you never know. There might be, they might bring someone else in a debut that has one knockout and, not a good record. She has a losing record but just got a knockout, and then they'll give her a title fight. You have no idea. So that's why I just want to keep fighting, and whenever it comes, I'm ready.
Speaking of the belt, what do you think of the new UFC belt that got rolled out?
They're cool. I like them. I saw they posted on. I'm I have a couple outfits that'll match this, so I wouldn't mind having one of those.
Jessica Campina was campaigning very hard to get the next shot. Do you think she deserves a shot at the 125 belt?
Yeah, I think she's ranked number 2, right now. I think she's ranked number 1. I think it's her, Sadar, me, and Sadar's moving up. So, they were saying our fight was a contender fight, so yeah, I think she deserves it.
Now, you're 3 fights in at 125, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here in the UFC. How nice is it to return back to your weight class?
Oh, it's amazing. I love it, yeah. Most of the fights that I fought at 35, some of the girls went down to 25, so I was lucky with that. But, yeah, I feel really strong, and I'm a lot taller at 125, so, yeah, I love it.